I'm going to share with you 7 things that you can actually claim from your business or from your taxes as a limited liability company. So a few days ago, I made this video where I talked to you about being able to claim certain things from your tax. So let's say you run certain expenses, you can then claim it back in tax. And I got a lot of questions where people were like, oh, what specifically can you claim back in tax? So I've made a list of about 7 things that you can actually claim back in tax. So if this is something that interests you, I need to like this video and then save it and share it with someone you think might need it. Let's get right to the video. So the first one is what I call staff cost. So what does this actually mean? So let's say you pay certain things for your staff. You paid for trainings, investments, salaries, pensions, stuff like that. You can actually claim it back from your tax at the end of every tax year. The second thing you can actually claim back from your tax is your premises. What do you spend on your premises? Now, this includes like your rent, the rent for your business, the office equipment, utilities, things you need to run your day-to-day business, the things you spend for the premises where you stay. There's something we call business rates. So let's say you pay for business rates. You can actually claim back a portion of it from your tax. Now, the third one is your travel or vehicle expenses. Now, this include, let's say you have a van or you're on a delivery business or a logistic business, what it costs you to maintain those vans, or even buying those vans from the beginning, what it costs you to maintain them, what it costs you to run them the day in, day out, like your fuel, stuff like that. You can actually claim, and even mileage, you can actually claim back your mileage from your tax as well. There's a whole lot of things there's a whole lot of way you can go around them. Now, the next one is admin costs. Admin cost is basically the things you say, like recently you now have to pay for software apps for your accounting. What does your accounting app? If you run a media company like myself, we use a bunch of softwares to do the things we do day in, day out for our clients. We can actually claim that back from our tax. So you look at your business. What are the admin costs? What are the things it costs you to work your business admin wise? Those are the things you can actually claim under the admin cost section. Now, the next one is one most people don't even know, that they can actually claim back their marketing costs. Now, what does it cost you to market your business on social media? How much do you run on ads? You see, most times we just make these expenses, we don't keep proper records of them. It's important to always keep records, keep receipts, keep invoices when you run these expenses. If you run an ad on TikTok, for example, TikTok give you an invoice for it. You get an invoice, put them together, and then use them at the end of your tax year. These are some of the things you need. I'm going to do an in-depth video where I'm going to show you how you can go about claiming for those stuff. But in this video, I'm just telling you the things you can actually claim, so you have that at the back of your mind. Now, one that is very important is your training. So let's say you go for training, you go for business personal development training, business development, but you need to know that it must be related to your business. So let's say you go for a training, you can actually claim back all that in your tax at the end of your tax year. Now, it's important to know that HMRC has the right to either approve or decline when you apply for things, but sometimes it's best you just apply first, and you might never know. But they have the right to. Sometimes they approve them, sometimes they decline them. And that is why it's important for you to have your receipts, have your invoices, have your proofs that show that these expenses were business related. Do you have any question about this? Let me know in the comment section. I'm going to make a more in-depth video on how to go about applying for those things. When you're applying for it, where to go to, how to go about it. So please follow this account. We're about to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then I will see you in my next video. Bye.